Hello everyone, my name is Brayden, this is Airless Quill 9, and in today's video, we are going to take a look at the Grell, a bizarre hunter that travels between worlds in the Underdark. So with barbed tentacles sprouting from their brain-shaped bodies, Grells hunt the lightless depths. These silent predators defy gravity, allowing them to strike from unexpected places, and they perceive their surroundings via sound and electrical fields. Their tentacles secrete paralytic venom, which prevents most creatures ambushed by Grells from crying out before being dragged into the dark and consumed. Grells are sapient beings, but their intellects and motivations are alien to most. They typically cooperate with one another only to defeat more powerful prey. Most demonstrate no interest in creating things or in communicating with other creatures, including their own kind. Many Grells actually pursue methods of traveling between worlds and planes of existence. They sometimes slip onto starfaring vessels or enter portals heedless of their destination. We are given a table to roll on in the 2024 Monster Manual. This is called the Grell Explorations Table, and it's to help inspire why Grell seek passage between realms. This is a D6 table, and the options available on it here are that Grells might travel because they are advanced viruses, each the clone of all other Grell, and they exist only to feed and spread. Grells might travel because they are the larva of another creature and require electrical charged environs to reproduce, or they might be seeking to escape some catastrophe or terror lurking in the depths. They could be supernaturally connected to ravenous alien beings and serve as their feeding appendages. They could be vestiges of an ancient evil that will return if Grells collectively consume enough creatures. Or they might even be without souls, but convinced they can attain souls by eating certain beings. All pretty interesting ideas, some unique ideas, and yeah, I could see some pretty interesting options coming from this table for why Grells might be in a particular world. But let's take a look at the 2024 stat block for the Grell. So this is a medium aberration, neutral evil. They have an armor class of 12, an initiative of +6. They have 55 hit points, a speed of 10 feet, a fly speed of 30 feet with hover, and for their ability scores, they have a strength of 15, a dexterity of 14, constitution of 13, intelligence of 12, wisdom of 11, and charisma of 9. Skills, they have perception +4 and stealth +6. Immunities, they're immune to lightning damage, as well as the blinded and prone conditions. They have blind sight of 60 feet and a passive perception of 14 for their senses. They know deep speech as a language. And they are a challenge rating 3 creature, giving them 700 experience points and a proficiency bonus of +2. The Grell does have one trait available to it. This is called Abduct. This states that the Grell doesn't need to spend extra movement to move a creature it is grappling. Finally, in its action section, we have a multi-attack that allows the Grell to make one beak attack and one paralyzing tentacles attack. The beak is a melee attack roll with a +4 to hit and a reach of 5 feet, and on a hit, it deals 2d8 +2 piercing damage. And finally, paralyzing tentacles is a melee attack roll with a +4 to hit and a reach of 10 feet, and on a hit with it, it deals 1d10 +2 piercing damage. However, if the target is a medium or smaller creature, it then has the grappled condition with escape DC of 12 from 2 of its 10 tentacles. The target is also subjected to the following effect: Constitution saving throw DC 11. On a failure, the target has the poison condition and repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. After 1 minute, it succeeds automatically. While poisoned, however, the target also has the paralyzed condition, so this can be a pretty devastating attack should the target of that attack also failed that saving throw. So what has changed from the 2014 Grell? Well, there are a couple of interesting changes here. First off, the Grell is now proficient in initiative rolls. This is pretty good because this means that the Grell will probably be going sooner in combat since it has a larger bonus because of that. It is actually expertised in initiative, which is quite impressive as well. There is a small change here in the languages section. In 2020 or 2014 rather, the Grell knew a language called Grell. So in 2024, that language has been replaced with deep speech. So the Grell no longer have their own unique language. They now just speak the common language of most aberrations, which I don't mind. I don't think that's a crazy change there. Now, abduct is an entirely new trait that was not present in the 2014 version. So that is a pretty great trait to have added to the stack block because this creature does drag creatures along with it while they are grappled with those tentacles. So that is a pretty potent and important trait to have added to the stat block. So that's really nice that it is here now. There's also some pretty small changes here to the actual action section. The smallest change here actually is that tentacles has been renamed to paralyzing tentacles. Other than that, it's pretty much the exact same, albeit there's some wording it changes there. And then finally, the beak has actually gotten a damage improvement. So in 2014, the beak only dealt 2d4 plus 2 damage. Now it is dealing a 2d8 plus 2, which is an average damage increase of 4. So that is honestly pretty important there. This does mean that the Grell is going to be a little bit more devastating with its beak attack. And I don't think that is necessarily a bad thing because they are a challenge rating 3 creature, and giving them a little bit more damage potential on top of the paralyzing tentacles that they have, I think is an okay addition. So yeah, that's going to be it for changes to the Grell. And overall, I think that the small changes that they have gotten are pretty decent. Yeah, that is going to be it for this video. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to give the video a like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We release these videos every weekday, so do keep an eye out for these. But until the next video, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all later.